Welcome to this presentation on monitoring budgets and using variances. Budgets are financial targets for the future, covering revenue and expenditure over a certain period of time. And this is your basic AO1 definition that you need to know for both Buzz 1 and Buzz 2. The types of budget include income budgets, expenditure budgets, profit budgets, and a delegated budget. A delegated budget is where you've given responsibility for some finance or for that budgeting responsibility to another department. So there's the four types of budget that we are concerned with. The benefits, quite simply, of budgeting that they help to control finance and improve staff performance and manage the organisation's finances more closely. The drawbacks, they can cause conflict if they're seen as unfair, and they lack any motivational impact should the budgeted targets be quite unrealistic. Budgets involve firms comparing budgeted figures with actual figures as the time period for the budget unfolds, so they get to look at how they did over time versus how they thought they would actually do. This gives them a measure of success or failure, and ultimately means that they have some figures to find out, were we successful, did we budget correctly, and how accurate have our budgets been. The difference between the budgeted figure and actual figure is known as a variance. This is the process that a firm would go through. They'll draw up a budget, do the comparison, and then crucially record any differences and analyse why these differences occurred. So they don't just calculate them and then leave the figure. They need to then investigate that figure further. In order to calculate a variance, you simply take away the budgeted figure from the actual figure achieved by the business, and this difference is then known as the variance. If this variance is beneficial to the business, for example higher profits or sales than they predicted, then it is considered to be a favourable variance. If it is not beneficial, such as lower sales or profit than expected, or higher costs than expected, then it is an adverse variance. You express variances using F and A. They are not minuses, or they are not losses for a business, and so we just put the figure that you achieve and then an F for favourable and an A for adverse. Give it a go. The worksheet I have given you has got different budgets on there. You need to calculate the variances and just be very careful to look at what's favourable and what's adverse. Good luck.